Welcome everyone. It is time to start a new weekly series that we're doing here on the Pleated Pants internet stream, and it's something that I'm calling Bespoke PrimeTime. Last year, we tried to make it just focused on football, but this week I decided that we do a lot of other stuff. You know, look at all of the logos that we have here. We have golf, we have baseball, we have football, and football, along with other things that we're playing. And we've always done one thing on this channel, and that is that we have always made this about the community. So this is a community night. The community night is going to be all about what's going on, how people are doing, and hopefully that this is just a really good day that helps us kind of just show how awesome you all are, the Bespoke League, as a community here on Twitch. So let's get right into it. We're going to do 4 things tonight. We're going to have some announcements. We're going to go over Jackwagon results. We're going to go over the Bespoke Football League, specifically some power rankings. And finally, we've got some tailor-made highlights. So, announcements first. I've already kind of made the one big announcement. Bespoke League Primetime is going to cover all of the Bespoke League going forward. 2, Blacktooth and I are gearing up for Bespoke FC, which is our FIFA Pro Club. If you are on the PlayStation 5 and are interested in belonging to a pro club, very casual. We'll probably play maybe Fridays most of the time. And then you all can play whenever you can. We're gearing up right now. Only PlayStation 5. Blacktooth is kind of the head honcho that's running this. And if there's any interest in anyone doing anything FIFA related, join the Discord and find the Bespoke FC channel. And then finally, here's the big announcement. I think I've gotten all of the assets created to make it easier for me to do TGC leaderboards again. You'll see when we get to the Jackwagon. So here's the announcement. Starting next week, TGC Tour leaderboards are back. We're going to wipe everything clean. What I need from people, you know, are 3 things. I need you to tell me what your TGC leaderboard name is. It's usually your real name or some sort of pseudonym. For instance, I'm Brian Pants. 2, I need to know what your what division you're in. Are you a platinum person? Are you in CCB? And 3, if your Twitch name is different than your Discord name, I need to know that too, so I know I'm talking to the right person. So I need you to send me a direct message in Discord giving me those 3 things, and I will start compiling a leaderboard of all of this community's results for TGC. We used to do this every week. We're going to start doing it again, and it's going to be a staple of this Bespoke Primetime. So I'm pretty excited about that. So let's go right in. We got our 5th week of the Jackwagon. Season 2 of the Jackwagon, 5th week. Let's look at a leaderboard. So, PlayStation got some good scores. Pesky Peanut's back up on top. He's usually always in one of the top spots, but he ended up clipping a couple people that I don't know. I don't know Why So Serious or Dirty 33. We're familiar with Matthew. We're familiar with Bay Area Winners. We're familiar with Chili Pip. Minnesota is Dark Snow, who's here on Twitch. I haven't seen him for a while though. And then we got Polling Points. We got Dangle with Cron Artist. Kitsch, 3 desyncs. We just couldn't get the game. We couldn't get Madden to work for Nick Z and I. So you missed playing of Madden, but you didn't miss the game. Xbox, this really shows you where there's that difference in the sensitivity and the controller. Killer Bees, we all know, is one of the top players in the world. It manages 44 under, and that's it on the exact same settings that we played on PlayStation, but still pretty darn good. What are some other Snack Monsters? You remember that name? He's here a lot. I2XSK1LLZ. That's Butcher. Cruising past you is a TGC player. Smoked is Samo Man. And I think that it's just really cool that people are back playing. We had almost over 100 people playing this week, and then I'm gonna have to move my face here for a second so you can see the PC. Love Scud just absolutely destroyed everyone this week. I was running formation subs. Maybe God, I'd hate to have to delete all those, but yeah, like maybe I can try that, Justin. So Love Scud wins going away. Narwhal comes in second, puts up a really good score. Fig coming there in fourth, and A Stone Canadian comes in fifth. Let's see, do we know any of these other names? You Stay Classy San Diego, Suggy, Bipolar Bear, all members of this community, all playing really well. Folks, like, I'm kind of heartened with what's happening here. The really good players are still really good players, and the game's been more fun for all of us. You know, I think I came in like 22nd place this week, and you know, I think realistically that if I play 4 really good rounds, I can shoot 45 under on that course. So thank you for playing in the Jackwagon. You guys are awesome. The scores are great. The participation for an over a year old game is freaking awesome. Yeah, Crimson, I know. Wouldn't it be great if we just none of us had any worries in life and we could just play games all the time? Now I think this is what a lot of people are here for. We're starting something new. Power rankings for the teams in the Bespoke League, the Bespoke Football League. So here's what we're doing. We have 2 separate polls. One is Daddy Leagues. That is the website that we use that shows all of our scores, schedules, and they also do some statistics and stuff. One thing that they do is they do a computer-generated power ranking, which I always find hilarious because I don't know what their methodology is, but it's weird. And then 2, we're doing a coaches poll. And in the coaches poll, I have a form that I ask anybody that wants to participate that's playing in the league to fill out that ranks themselves along with their other members. I do an average of the spots and then rank them accordingly. In each of the leagues, I only show the top 8. I do that for a couple reasons. 1, space considerations on the screen. 2, this isn't really about, like, you know, pointing and laughing at who got voted last. This is about propping up. This community is always about positivity, and we're going to look at the top 8, and then it will give those players, and me in some cases are on the outside looking in, a little bit more incentive to maybe try to get their name back up on that top 8. So let's see what the computer thought for Xbox One. Pleated Pants just barely sneaks in there in the 8 spot. Oh, one more thing to say. These are all done as a point in time. Whenever I end up compiling them, these I compiled between yesterday and today. Sometimes that there's updates that happen to the website. So this is a point in time. They could be different than what you look on the website right now. No, like, you know, I didn't make the top 8 in all of them. It's top 7 because I ran out of room. Justin Rose, Chargers, in at number 7, and Clutch Shot in at number 6. Then we got some of the undefeateds. We got Barber, who I'm still haven't seen play, but he's put up some pretty good scores. Kane, who's the sleeper of this league, and the gentleman I play tomorrow. Hopefully we don't desync. Preston Buttons is going to have, this is going to be a little bit different. He is taking over the Chiefs. He didn't make the draft. We talked about it. He thought the best thing to do was to take over another team rather than make a ton of trades. So next week, you're going to not see the Steelers next to him. You're going to see the Chiefs, and he will be division rivals with Justin Rose. Number 2, Staker Legs. Been playing really good. Really good. And finally, number 1, Turkey Jesus. He's been putting up some numbers, folks. Turkey's gonna be rough. And then let's see what the computer says. I want to have to move my face again. You know what? What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the rotator just off, and I'm just going to move this grouping kind of up here. You'll be able to see most of everything. So the coaches poll, I noticed that I think that there's some pleated pants bias here, because I do not believe that I deserve the number 4 spot. But Sammy comes in at 8, Clutch Shot and Preston Buttons tie for 6th. The Barber is 5th in both of them. Me 4th, which I think that some people are just being nice. At Kane, number 3, I think that's fair. I think that's where Kane deserves to be. And then the top 2 are the same, Staker Legs and Turkey Jesus. I think that those 2, they are, they're by far the favorites to win the NFC. Solid teams, good players. We know a lot about them, and they know how to play Madden. So early in the season, I think that the cream is rising to the top, and then there's going to be people like me and Buttons and Clutch Shot that are going to have to try to figure out what we're going to do, and try to get it to the point where we might be able to sneak a Super Bowl away from steak or turkey. I think if we end up having a steak, turkey, red meat, white meat NFC Championship game, that'll be a good game. Now, let's keep going. Let's move over to the Xbox Series X. Same thing. Computer poll. The Daddy League rankings has not Justin sitting at 8th, and Elkabong sitting at 7, even though that not Justin beat Elkabong. Computers are weird. Charo's sitting at 6. Haven't seen him play. Don't know anything about Charo. I'm going to be very interested to see how he plays. Talent is in number 5. Double J Train, who I think this is criminally underrated. He is a wonderful player, and very good at the game, at number 4. But you can't really argue the 6 that are undefeated here. Kitch sitting in at number 3. Yankees ring with the Giants at number 2. And Ghost for Buster, number 1 in the polls, the computer polls. Now, the coaches' polls lag a little bit. Last vote was last night. Not Justin and Elkabong played last night, or played this morning. So these votes really don't reflect where they actually are right now. But we have our kid in at number 8. We have Ghost for Buster in at number 7. Then how do they have you at number, I'll have to take a look. This is the Xbox Series X. Talent number 6, Kitsch number 5, Pleated Pants number 3. I don't think so. Not Justin number 3, Double J Train number 2, and El Kabong sitting at number 1. Like, I think that right now, like, the person to look out for is Double J Train. Anyone that has seen him play last year and this year knows that he is a really solid player. We got to see more. I know El Kabong is too. It will be interesting to see how he bounces back from his loss in week 2 to Not Justin. Let's keep going. Let's go PS4. Daddy League rankings. TFR 2-1. Number 8, Sports Lifer, who is vastly improved from last year at this time, at number 7. Gaming with Brian 1-1. He has a simulation that happened today. I don't know if he won or if he lost. Pleated Pants in this league that didn't get updated properly. I should be 2-1 right now after I took an L, right? I think I did. Markykins number 4, Expert number 3, which I think is not right for the computer. Expert's really good and has been playing awesome. Go Bias number 2 and Trace number 1. Trace ended up getting his game in. He won. He squeaked by the Raiders. So Trace is 3-0 as we moved forward today. Now again, coaches polls lag, and what the lagging happened is that I lost to Cody Valls yesterday, and so that number 2 ranking that I have is going, I'm going down. Trace is number 8, TFR number 2, Gobias number 3, Sports Lifer is tied with Gobias at number 5, Markykins is number 4, Cody Valls. How is the computer not putting Cody Valls up there? Oh, breaking news. John Gruden's out as Raiders head coach. Wow. Pleated Pants, a number 2. That's not going to be number 2. And I think the coach has got this one right. Expert right now was my favorite after last week. He is still my favorite this week. I think that right now he has a really good chance of going far here. A game of the week possibilities that are going to happen in the next couple days. I play Go Bias. A battle of offense versus defense. Historically, Go Bias is known for good offense. I've always been known for good defense. We'll see who can better the other one another in that big game that I got to schedule with him, but it's going to happen sometime before we advance on Friday. Let's move to the PS5. PS5 Daddy League rankings has Big Red Baller at number 8, the Panda at number 2, criminally low again. Panda has been playing great. Killbride at number 6, even with 1 loss. Blackjack at number 5. Sports Lifer again, who I've said is another sleeper this year, playing a lot better than last year. He lost a game to Markykins today, but he still looked pretty good in the loss. Spartan Dog number 3. You guys don't know Spartan Dog. He's recently rejoined the Bespoke League. He plays in a couple other big leagues, and he knows how to play this game. He's going to be a tough matchup for a lot of people. Cody Valls in at number 2, which I think that he absolutely deserves. And St. Breezes wins the battle of the simulation today with Big Red Baller. Breezes got caught up in storms in Kansas, coming home from Nebraska last night, and was not able to get in and play the game. He won the RNG role. What do the coaches say? The coaches say Kilbride number 8. After that loss to Panda, that's probably about where he should be. He shouldn't be out of the top 8, but at the same time, you know, he does have a loss to his name. Blackjack at number 7. Blackjack hasn't lost a game. He says he doesn't know how to play and that he's just randomly mashing buttons on his controller. But I think that we probably got a player there, Blackjack. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. Nick Z at 2-0. We saw that in our desync games today. Nick Z's a good player. Rakdos at 1-1. I don't know who beat him. But the coaches still think that Rakdos has a good chance. Sports Lifer number 4, Markykins number 3. Like I said, those two played each other today. Number 3 beat number 4. Cody Valls comes in at number 2, and then the coaches, unlike the computers, got this one right. The Panda, number 1 team. And after he kind of started blowing out Kilbride, then gave up the lead, but then had the poise to come back and kick that last second field goal. I like Panda's chances to be make a late run into the playoffs. So we got to see Markykins play for the first time. We saw that he's pretty salty. And this is turning out to be, there's a lot of good players in this league. The playoffs here will be fun. Last but certainly not least, we have our friends that are playing on the PC. Daddy Leagues has Zach at number 8, has me at number 7, Dunwin at number 6. Even though he hasn't won a game, I've won a game, and the computer still thinks he's better than me. Levelmento, Lextron, Kilbride, Rip City, pressing buttons, all at 2 wins each. I'll tell you what. I can't wait to see some of these games. I don't know much about Rip City. I don't know much about buttons. I don't know much about Lextron, how they play. But they have not messed up yet. Yeah, well, this was taken before you played your 3rd game, our kid. The coaches poll has Dunwin in at number 8, has our kid at number 7, Levelmento at number 6. Pleated Pants gets the benefit of the popularity contest and maybe some sympathy votes, and has a 1-1 team that is over a 2-0 team. Buttons is number 4 in the coaches poll, has something to motivate him now. Kilbride number 3, Rip City, and then Lextron. Like, again, I'm looking forward to seeing some of these games getting played, because I haven't played against a number of the people who are in this league, and it'll be interesting to see what kind of players they are. All right, so we got some good games coming up. Let's look at some of the plays of the week. First comes from Zacharoni. Take a look at this. Tight little window to throw this into just perfectly. If he would have thrown that all the way to the sideline, that would have been picked. He had to get that right there, right in a perfect little window. Good touchdown, Zach. We talk about defense and changing the course of the game. We have a strip, sack, pick up, get up, and rumble in for a touchdown to go up 2 scores in the second quarter. That is how you that's how you end up winning ball games right there. And he even, unlike Mason Crosby, made the kick, it looks like. Then we got Lenny Fish. Take a look at this. Boom, boom. He had confidence there. He knew it was going to be open. He saw that press coverage. He thought that he could get over the top, and he did. That was a perfect throw. Now, Justin Rose, take a look at this. I was looking at this and thinking, why does he have two crosses, slants running basically the same route? Well, he knew what he was doing. 17 provided two little touch blocks that got Scotty Miller wide open, untouched for a touchdown. And then we have Sportslifer making a perfect read. This looks like either match or man. I think it was a cover one man, and he ran that little in and go and just threw it over the top, and he likes throwing deep to lock it. He did another one today in the game. Be careful with him. He likes that play right there. And then, hey, we got some from Pleated Pants here. Look at this hit stick. An absolute destruction of Teddy Bridgewater. I think Teddy Bridgewater flew farther than the ball. Like, I felt kind of sorry for him at this point. He's just getting beaten down. How about Kitch? Now, what I want to know is how on earth does the tight end stop? Boom! On a dime. Makes a turn, takes it all the way, almost fumbles it when he's celebrating Leon Lett style. But nonetheless, what a stop and go there. I'm still trying to figure out how our kid managed to make that play work. What an aggressive catch from 85 there. I would say that if you're playing our kid, to watch out for big tight end. And then, folks, this is just scary. I'm warning you, if there's kids in and around, please cover their eyes.
Oh my god, yep. Look at that. Come on, Derek.
One, that offensive line was a sledgehammer. Two, Henry just dusts off everything and just casually runs 80 yards. Like, seriously. Seriously. This is just a little inside zone. Maybe a trap. Nope, no hole there. I want to make my own hole.
Look at that. Come on, Derek.
That's scary. Bespoke League, beware. Expert and Derrick Henry are coming to get you. I don't know what his offensive line looks like. We'll have to take a look at that. That was our number one play. And so what we'll do right now is we'll do something that we always do in this channel. We're going to end it by saying a couple words. In a world that's decided to lose its mind, be more kind, my friends. Try to be more kind. Thank you, each and every one of you, for being a part of the Bespoke League. I appreciate you all. You make me be able to come up and do all of these crazy ideas, highlight shows and YouTube videos and websites. It's awesome. Thank you for your support. we're going to keep doing this because this is what the Bespoke League's all about. It's community-focused gaming. It's doing it with a good attitude. It's doing it for the right reasons. A bunch of friends playing games together. And if you're seeing this for the first time and you want to be a part of it, come join us. I'm on Twitch. I stream almost every day. We have a YouTube channel. We have a Discord page. All of those links we can post to you in the Twitch chat, or if you're finding us on YouTube, they're down in the description below. Well, that's all for this week. Next week, TGC leaderboards. I'm excited. I am really, really excited. We'll bring those back along with the Jackwagon leaderboards, along with the power rankings for the Bespoke Football League, and we'll also figure out a way to bring into the fold anything else that this community's doing. I love you all. Be better, be more kind, and we'll see you next week.